Started in this one under the lights.
For Toronto, the shortstop.
Here comes the first pitch.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Now here it comes. Oh, and a big curveball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is retired to start out the game.
Batting second. The second
infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Biggio, a native Texan. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And it's fouled away. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Pache is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Into the box now, Ronald Acuna. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder.
Now here's the pitch.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Fastball in there for a called strike. And he popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he will start the bottom of the first with a leadoff 2-base hit.
Batting second.
Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0-1, here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Freddie Freeman, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Acuna at second. Freeman is over at first with 1 away. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Batting fifth.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pearson certainly comes at you with the big fastball, but the only knock on it is the apparent lack of control he has over that pitch. Might not always know where it's going, and that can make things a little dicey for pitching coaches.
Matty V, well, we're looking for velo. We're looking for velocity. That's what this guy is. But unfortunately, what comes with him is command and control tends to leave him at times. He could get a lot of swings and misses, a lot of strikeouts, but he can also walk a ton of guys.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez.
Leading off for the
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Fouled off. Ball one as the changeup misses well off the inside. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Batting fifth.
Digging in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Ball.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
The count's 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Oh, and he misses it. And he is out on the tag. Next to bat for Toronto, Randall Grichik. His career numbers in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Behind 0-2 now. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Last half of the second set to go. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Austin Reilly.
Third baseman, Austin.
Here's the first pitch to him. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Fouled away. Bottom of the second here with no score. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And he makes the throw to first. Reilly is retired. 2 down now. Settling in now, Christian Pache. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. 2 out, nobody on. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
At the plate, Max Fried. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. And there he goes towards second. Popped up. Shaw in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Travis Shaw
just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's 1 away. So 1 away in the Toronto third, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And he fouls this one off. Jansen stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was a 16th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
The pitcher.
First offering on its way.
Pearson.
Nate Pearson is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Bottom of the third now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ronald Acuna.
The right fielder, Ronald Acuna.
And it's fouled away. And oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. Into the box now, Marcell Ozuna, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Ozuna is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Number 5, Freddie.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Freddie Freeman will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Now batting, Bo Bichette comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Stepping in, Cavan Biggio. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Biggio.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. That misses 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
2-2 the count.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way off the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. 2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Guriel Jr. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder. Hit out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Number 1, second baseman.
First pitch on its way.
Albies.
Ozzie Albies comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Line drive to center field. Grichik is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. 2 gone now in the Braves' half of the 4th, and that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Swing and a liner. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Teoscar Hernandez goes down for the 1st out in the 5th inning. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is in for his 2nd plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Digging in for his 2nd at bat, Randall Grichik. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Stepping in for the Braves, Austin Reilly. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
The center fielder.
Digging in, Christian Pache.
Pache.
Swing and a miss that time. It's
0-1's
0-1.
the count.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
A ball and a strike now. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Misses. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Now batting, the pitcher.
First offering on its way.
Freed.
And he pops up the bunt attempt. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Travis Shaw. And he fouls this one off. 0-2 to Travis
No
Shaw.
ball, 2 strikes.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Danny Jansen stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Down the third baseline. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Darno gathers it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. So here now's the pitcher, Nate Pearson. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
1-2.
1 ball.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Now another 1-2. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Acuna will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ronald Acuna, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
The left fielder.
And now pitch on the way. Marcell Ozuna is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit. Throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
1-0.
Change up, little bit inside, 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
The 2-1. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
2-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
2 down, runners at first and second. This is skied into short left center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Now a long throw home. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Now batting.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. He's in at second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Third baseman.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. At the plate now, Austin Reilly. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-0 to him now. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Digging in once again, Christian Pache. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Chase Anderson trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 22.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Anderson, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Oh, no, he can't hold on to it. He'll come home with it. Out at the plate as they slap the tag on him. Leading off the inning, Bo Bichette, and they'll need him to get something going here.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you're going to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes now. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
The batter
now at the plate, Cavan Biggio. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Striding in once again, Lourdes Guriel. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. And now that third base dugout has really come to life. They are not happy about that last pitch. Hard to blame him. And I think it's going to lead to a warning as you see the home plate umpire coming out. And he will indeed issue the warning to both benches. Digging in to try it again, Teoscar Hernandez. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. No balls and 1 strike. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. Comes set, now the pitch. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Max Fried. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a
0-1's the
strike.
count.
A bouncer to the left side. Bichette's got it. And that's out number 1.
Now
Acuna digs in now.
Ronald Acuna.
First pitch of the at-bat. Way
1-0.
inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Hit sharply toward the right side. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. Around second. He's on his way to third.
Up next for Atlanta, the left fielder.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. And a fastball
1-0.
runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. And I have a strong hunch here that that's going to be the last pitch he throws. Out is the home plate umpire, and he's going to send our pitcher off to an early shower. He's been ejected from the ball game.
Well, Matt, with that ejection, this is going to turn into...
Thomas Hatch will come into the game now and take over following the ejection.
Number 31, Thomas Hatch.
And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. 1 out and a runner on third. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Popped him up. Guerrero in foul ground. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
2-2 the count. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. The 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Ready to begin the 8th, and here comes the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball,
Even
1
though
strike.
we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Full count now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Here's Randall Grichik. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that is down, as that could be two bases. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Now batting, third base.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And the runner from second is in to score. Up next is Danny Jansen, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. Has a look, now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Runner at first here, one man out. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Shaw blows through the stop sign, headed for home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Alejandro Kirk will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 85.
Will Smith is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are. Grounded back up the middle. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. He's safe at the plate. And we are tied here in the 8th.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Bo Bichette.